Tanto knife techniques. I'm going to be demonstrating a couple knife techniques. The first one is called hibara, which is pretty much a side attack. In the Sarada system and in the United systems, we call it number one. It's a number one line. The number one line is going to go from the clavicle to the umbilical. In the sword technique, we call this a kesa, a scarf cut. Okay, let's look at the pros and cons. I'm very fortunate to train under two really great masters, Su Makine and Professor Shihan. Together, I use both these techniques to help me. The first aspect, I'm going to go into the Kodenkan system. I'm going to look at the number one. First of all, let's look at the number one. The number one is actually a really power line. A really powerful cut. Problems in the number one is a lot of people will adapt the number one. They'll step up. What happens is they're too close because they want to defend against themselves. The dilemma on that, he can fake the pump, boom, boom, he can hit, and then he can fall through with the cut. Okay, in this type of situation, anyone who knows anything about martial arts, if the guy pulls the knife out, boom, I'm going to step back. I want the full commitment. He takes a half step forward, I take a half step back. I want him to go fully commit. I want him fully to commit. So the first thing on the number one line is when he moves on the number one line, I'm going to change my angle. And notice I'm letting the arc follow its full trajectory. Okay, as I do that, I'm going to tilt, float his kazoosh. This is very important. Now at this point he's off balance, which makes it very easy for me to manipulate him. I'm just going to keep him off his balance and then move him into position. My ose waza is the kata is locked, the shoulder is locked. Any forward motions will separate the shoulder. Okay. Secondary, we'll lock the shoulder third for the kill, if you want to. Okay. Maybe he has a friend looking at me with another knife. Do back off right now. Okay. So obviously, this puts me in a really good position to guard. Okay. So let's look at the pros and cons of this technique. Once again, we target displacement. Let the arc take its one. Do not interject on this line. In this concept, I do not want to keep this position off. This follow through is secondary, is primary, I'm in harm's way. So I want to keep him off balance the whole time. If he's off balance, remember, my main option is to destroy his structure. Okay? Now, is the shift. And move it. Keep that stride really tight. Move it in this position. And you kind of fall through if you want into the takeout. Okay? Dilemma. When I lose control of his balance, the game starts all over. What I don't want to see is this. Just come forward. Boom. Even. Reinforce your hand. Boom. No. Put your hand on the knife. Boom. Push forward. Okay? You understand? I don't want to see that. So remember on this situation, always keep him in movement, off balance. Okay? This is hibara, Kodenkan, Danzanryu.